What is one thing that makes the Apple AirPods so great? In my opinion, and I think a lot of yours, is the fact that they charge in their own case, so they're always ready to go whenever you want to use them. Now imagine you had that kind of convenience with your cameras, and that's exactly what Llano is giving us with their brand new 2-in-1 camera power bank charger. Before we get started, I do want to say that Llano did send me this product for free, but no money has changed hands and I am in no way obligated to give them a positive review. As always, with videos like this, I will do my absolute best to give you guys my honest opinions. Llano calls this a 2-in-1 device, but in my head, it's more like a 3-in-1 device, so I think they sold themselves a little short. The first use case that comes to mind is just a standard camera battery charger. What you do is you stick your camera batteries in the slot up top and you plug in a USB-C cable and it charges your camera batteries. The second use case is as an external power bank. So inside the unit, there's a 12,400 milliamp hour internal battery. So you can use this to charge external devices like iPads, mobile phones, anything really. The third use case is what's most interesting to me. So the 12,400 milliamp internal battery that's in this thing can not only be used to charge external devices, but it can also charge two camera batteries in here without any cables plugged in, which is awesome, just like AirPods. It's a really great feature to have for those really long shooting days where you're not near mains power, or if you're at a venue where it's just not convenient to set up a charging station. I tested this third use case pretty extensively because that's what I was most interested in. Unfortunately, my testing showed pretty iffy results. If you calculate how many full charges you should get based on the capacity of this internal battery and the capacity of the standard Sony NPFC 100 batteries, you should get around 5 full charges. But that's not what I saw in my testing. So what I did was I charged this up to 100%. I discharged two Sony NPFC 100 batteries down to 0%, fully dead. Then I plopped them into here. I waited for them to charge up to 100%, which took around 2 hours and 40 minutes. And this thing was down to about 5% battery. So you can really only get about 2 charges with this unit. The weird thing is that when I took only one Sony battery that was completely dead and put it in here all by itself, it still took about 2 hours and 40 minutes to charge, but this unit was down to 40%, which was odd, right? Because then that means there's not enough juice left in here to charge another battery. So I'm not sure what to make of that data, the single use case data, because it doesn't really add up. So I think it's safe to say that you can get 2 full charges with this unit. What I mean by 2 full charges, that just means 2 batteries getting charged from 0 to 100% one time. So it's not the 5 charges that I was hoping for, but it is something. I think Llano did a lot of things right when it comes to this product. You can tell that they thought about all the potential use cases. I think they covered all their bases when it comes to power solutions. The build quality feels good. The button feels good. The LCD on the front is bright and easy to read. And it has 2 USB-C ports for pass-through charging. Now, while Llano did do a lot of things right with this product, there are a lot of things that I would like to see improve with a version 2. For one, we've already talked about, it's the charging of camera batteries using the internal battery of the unit. Now, while it's nice that you can get 2 full charges, it would have been so much better if you could get 5 full charges like I originally expected. Also, I think the device looks cool for the most part. I appreciate that they kind of made it look like a camera, but probably my biggest complaint with this thing is its size. It's a big boy. Here's my Sony a7C for comparison. You can see that this is like carrying around another camera body. In all fairness, I would probably only bring something like this on a much longer shooting day, which I'll probably have more camera bag space, so the size isn't a complete deal breaker. But if there's ever a version 2 of this, I would love to see it get shrunk down. Now, I understand that you need room for the internal batteries and all that stuff, but if there's any way possible to shrink this down, it would be awesome. Now, the third area of improvement that I've seen, it's really more of a concern. It's with this battery door here. Now, if you look inside the unit, you'll see that there are no latches to hold the individual batteries in place, which means that this door is the only thing that holds the batteries in there securely charging. Now, the problem with that is that this door doesn't feel like super high quality. I haven't had any problems with it yet, but when you close it, the latch doesn't positively engage really strong, and it's all plastic. So, and also, I don't know if you guys can see that. Do you see those tiny little clips? Those are the only things that are keeping the door closed. So my worry is that if this latch mechanism ever fails, then this thing is pretty much useless because you're relying on the pressure applied by the door to keep the batteries seated properly for charging. So I do recognize that that may be a weak point. And again, I haven't had any issues with that yet, but time will tell. And if they ever do a version 2, I would love to see individual latches for the battery compartments, similar to what you find on our cameras. Now, the last thing is more of a wish list item for me personally. There's an internal battery in here, and we have 2 Sony batteries that we could potentially draw power from. And, most modern mirrorless cameras can be powered via USB-C. So I thought it'd be really cool, say there was a 1/4-20 mount on this thing, if we could somehow mount this to a video rig in a pinch and supply power to our camera via USB-C. So I guess the only thing I'm asking for are some mounting points on here, maybe a 1/4-20 on the side and on the bottom. That might be really cool to rig this out onto a video rig in a pinch. There you have it. At the time of making this video, the llano 2-in-1 charger is selling for $99 US on Amazon. It comes with a USB-C to C cable and a protective carrying pouch. They also offer, in addition to Sony, they also offer a Canon version, a Fuji version, and a Nikon version is coming soon. So what are my final thoughts? This is a tough one because at $99, I do feel like this thing gives you quite a bit of functionality for the price. However, for the size of it and the fact that I can only get 2 full charges out of it, I'm not sure if I'm ready to give up all of that camera bag real estate for 2 charges, because at that point, I would probably just carry around more batteries. But that's just me. I know that everyone out there has different workflows, so if you're already using this product, or if you think that this product will work for you and what you do, drop a comment down below and let me know, because I would love to hear how you guys are planning to use this. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here, my name is Matt, and I do videos about photography, videography, gear. I do gear reviews. I even started a new vlog. So if you don't want to miss out on any future content, please consider liking and subscribing because it helps me out a lot. Again, my name is Matt, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.